Um, Greetings, Dragon Hunters. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Welcome back to Ashenfall. Yeah, I know the name now. Welcome back to Ashenfall. Welcome back to RuneScape, DragonWilds. Shoutouts to you for watching. I would really personally appreciate it if you could hit the like button. That's just a thing that I would like. So I got a bed, and I got a teleport pad, and I will respawn if I'm over here. So that's great news. Now there's wolves and metal up there. Do you just want to start building stuff, or you want to try an adventure? Well, the quest says go that way. But I know who's over that way. Well, they don't, though. So let's show 'em. Well, let's go back and see if I can find the Voidwalker thing. Because I did eventually kill him. I don't think I'm ready. I think I had metal armor. In fact, let's just wait until I have metal armor. So let's go find some metal. And upgrade our armor. That's the thing we should do. And that is not the way to get metal. That is the way to get killed. I mean, I guess it's over there too, but... what thing do we need to get started on building? I'll tell you what I do like about Subnautica, is that you can... Yeah, I don't know how to do it because I haven't gotten the stuff yet, and that is such a bad deal for me. I don't like that. I don't like that you don't learn it until you get the material, but I understand that's a design trope people do. People do make games that way. I mean, it makes sense. It's just like, what if you never get it? You know, like, what if you don't realize it's a thing you can collect? That's a problem I ran into in Subnautica. Oh my god. You guys see what I mean? Do you see what's happening here? Okay. Oh. See? Ugh, it did so much damage. I'm grelling, baby. Get you both. Exploded into hound meat. That's a thing we need by the new house. It's what all growing video games need. Or growing bases need. Storage. Is it this? Have they changed it? I guess they've changed it. Coarse thread. Oh, maybe I've learned. I've learned things. How lovely. Alright, well then we need to get, I don't think I actually learned how to do that in the old game. Maybe it wasn't in the old game, but... So, coarse thread is at the spinning wheel and requires shelter. And it requires flax. That sucks. Alright. Then I guess we make a basic one for now, and then we come back when we find some flax, which I think is over here. You did it anyway. I'm a robot. What's a robot? There we go. Now, we have all the power in the world. What's the rune situation? Still looking pretty good. 862 nature runes. I don't remember what spell that's useful for, but... Nice to be carrying them. Got tons of goblin packs. Alright, let's move some of these things that we don't need to carry, and we should probably get started on... Forgot I got this. Ah! Goblin War Banner. Put it away. I don't know. Does this have good stats? +2 of everything? Goblin War Banners +2 of some other stuff. Yeah, the Stinger's things. Whatever. I've killed the goblins. I deserve. Alright, we're just going to put all this in the crate. We do need to start a fire or do a cooking thing, but I bet I don't have what I need to do that either, because I want to make the fancy one. Stone and logs. Not hard to come by, but my inventory's freed up. Ooh, sometimes it did spawn over here. That's right. Ooh, there's lore. Lore. Hierophilus 4213. The beastmen, their goddess, no longer stand alone. Our alliance forced them back into the shadows. We were so close to removing their stain from the sacred land, yet somehow they have plucked new friends from the shadows, allies of a terrible power that we had no inkling of before. The dragons they summon are terror enough, setting fire to our villages, burning our watchtowers to ash. This would be dangerous enough, yet the four commanders scare me the most. They are smaller than the dragons, but bear their features, great leathery wings and glistening scales. They wield frightening magic that decimates battalions, and they do so with the cold impartiality of a rat catcher. In their eyes we are nothing but vermin, and they treat us appropriately. Not all are killed, some are taken, dragged into great vaults filled with nothing but screams. I hear rumors of cruel experiments and sick entertainment, yet most of us are naught but food for their beasts. Is this some malicious form of justice? Were we wrong to betray the beast woman when we did? Sarodamin save us. Nothing else will. Bad news. You're a Garu. Hey. Oh my goodness. You are so strong. Oh, there's two of them. Now why it was so important that I construct a bed here. I know! Who's this guy? What's he doing? I almost got my shield up in time. Alright, so... what we're gonna do instead is... Hey, man! I'm fighting a wolf! You wanna come down here? Anakin? Obi-Wan? Just chilling on that high ground? Chilling on the high ground with your back up? Got something for that. Yeah? Unless I shoot the tree. That'd be a great big waste. Rain fire! Farewell, my friend. Is that like bloodlust? What is that? Care what you do, you will cease, you will burn. I like the sound of that. I'm just a little busy right now. Oh lord, he shot me. Yeah, you saw I have this cape. We're like, I heard about you. Well, I've never heard about you, Garu Hunter. And no one ever will again. Ah, there it is. The tin. Again, if it's obvious like this, go ahead, but... oh, you know what, I don't have to do this. Silly me. What is this? Summon shelter. Oh, that must be the thing I earned? Never used it. Wow. Need a 10. Indeed, yes. Yeah. What do you mean battery low? I'm literally charging you as we speak. Why do all my 30-year-old electronics keep breaking on me? Alright, but there were some weird considerations on what was allowed to go where. Okay, furnace was clay, charcoal, fire rune, and vault shards. How fun. Alright. So, we can go get some clay. I don't remember how to make charcoal, but I bet I could figure it out. So, let's start with the fire. And that needs wood and stone, which are probably both in the crate. At least the stone is. I'm really becoming a big fan of these games. Maybe not like becoming, you know, it's just like awareness that this is kind of my jam. Extra projection! And this one's got some really cool antics to it. But I guess they all do. You know, again, I was talking about Subnautica. Just the underwater angle makes that game so distinct, so interesting, that you often forget you're following a very, you know, kind of simple gameplay loop that's basically just around, like, keeping a couple meters up high. I mean, the game, you know, changes considerably the more things you unlock because you get to go deeper, and every time you go deeper there's new materials, and you know, but it's still the same basic premise. It just seems weird because what you're doing is going down instead of expanding out, in my opinion anyway. That, and there's so many things that you just are no match for. Certainly as you build up your tech, you get bigger, better vehicles to navigate the water and kind of defend yourself in optimum conditions, but then the game will be like, alright, but you gotta get out and swim over here, and it's like, really? There's things that can literally teleport me into something else's grasp, and then I just die. That is kind of a dynamic that doesn't exist in too many of these other games, where at any moment the game could just, you know, wish you a very, very Christmas. Alright, so I'm assuming, is there a split? There is. I love it. That's not how you make charcoal, then. How do you make charcoal? Recipes, air runes, I love it. Adventures leggings, I love it. Clay, cabbage. Do I not know how to make charcoal yet? Am I dumb? That would be tragic, but sure. Clay vessel, Bandosian amulet. I got that recipe. Can I make that? Oh, it's coming soon. It's literally not doable yet. Oh no, those are just the items. Bird's nest, pig's nest, Gordon fell. Okay. Maybe you can only make charcoal in the kiln. What do I need to kiln? That's just clay. Let's go get some clay. Did Mama name him Clay? I'ma call him Clay. Nope, wrong button. Pickaxe. Nobody shoot me. I'm mining. And I should not be mining. I'm a magician. Sorcerers need not mine. I don't know if I've ever seen a crumbled wall. I wish there was a crumbled wall notification, but I did see, you know, like the vines, so I guess that's an equivalency. The vines are pretty easy to see. Maybe they're not. Maybe I've missed a bunch of the vines by now, too. That would be an interesting consideration going forward. Alright, so let's get started on a kiln on the side of the house, although that's the side I'd probably expand the house, but I guess that just means now we're expanding the house to the left, so put you over here on the dark side of the house, and what if I put fun here? Sweet, there's my charcoal. Excellent news there. Now, from the kiln, we proceed to the furnace once we have the charcoal and the vault shards and the stone. So, do I have the vault shards? No, I have to teleport. New material. There is very little by that base. There's very little by that base, but a treasure chest containing a bunch of things that I collected from hunting inside dungeons. There's also apparently rats. Rodents of unusual size. I don't think they exist. I like the constant combat pace, which I realize is a choice. You know, like there's a lot of people who probably hate the fact that there's no peace. I think they're very specifically adding a peaceful mode. I think that was one of the notes that I saw on one of the updates that's coming. There's a big update coming. Yeah, it's Marin Hill, which is not so great. What are we doing over here? What's going on at this base? Nothing? Kind of low on water, I'll be honest. Would like a little more water. No worries. Of course, every little thing's gonna be alright. Pad's on the other side of the house here. No, it's the same side. I just always do this. Interesting. Woohoo! Alright. Alright. Keep it rolling, baby. Oh, I did not get enough vault shards. That is a huge bummer. Throw your hands up. Move in now. Move out. Back up now. Back. Back up. Back up. Tell me what you're gonna do now. Lordy, Lordy, what we gonna do now? No. No, yeah. Good job, me. You're welcome, me. Am I carrying these? Can go in here, because that's for arrows, and I don't use arrows, because I'm a master wizard now. Nothing going over here cook-wise, but that's all good. It's gravy, baby. It's gravy. But I will be playing Indiana Jones, the new Indiana Jones, very soon. I guess the only Indiana Jones. I ain't made one in a while. Game finally came out on PlayStation 5, which I have. And so got it from Gamefly. Are they alive yet, or are they still dead? They're still dead. But the stone was to the right. I'm going the wrong way. Sometimes, see, sometimes there's stone right here. That's what I usually did. Look at your brain holding it down for the 2025. My powers, they are growing. Rain skill tree is coming. Yeah, gonna play Indiana Jones, so you'll see that on Spider-Man Day. I don't know when we get back to Spider-Man. I don't want to say it was upsetting me, but I do know where a Spider-Man plot is going. But I don't know where an Indiana Jones plot is going. So, and a lot of people have said the new Indiana Jones game is tremendous in my personal, like gaming circle. So, definitely gonna give it a go. Give it a go. So that will kind of satisfy my need for more like narrative-driven, orderly game experiences versus things like this, which are just kind of like me, going hog wild. Need the wood. Okay, so now we have to live dangerously. Well, we don't yet, because, yeah, we do, because we need way more tin. We saw it. Yeah, I see you. Oh, I didn't see you. Jeez. Ow! 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 Missed! Fall! Fall! Easy enough. Alright. It's insane. It's plugged in. It's plugged in. It's plugged in. I guess the fact that it keeps saying it means that it's, charging. Are they? No, there's just like a grand animal-looking thing. Oh, Lord. Oh, this is the game. Right. Palia. Oh, God. Okay, never mind. Right, like just the worst shooting ever. Oh, hey, look at that. See, I'd like vacuumed up that Garou pack. Yeah, you just keep doing that. Even though you ain't got no inventory space. Am I holding shield? I am holding shield. Yeah, those birds suck, but I think they leave you alone if you don't mess with them, if I remember correctly. Or maybe their aggro range is just, like, bad. Like, I remember being able to sneak around them a little bit without getting accosted, but certainly if you shoot them, they go bananas. I forgot about the birds. There's usually a goblin over here who sucks. Alright. Do it. Kurai agare! Opal. Oh yeah, because sometimes I find good stuff. Tab. Oh, look at all these packs. Yeah. What did I get? Didn't say. Got the opal. That's great. Got some law runes. Okay, great. Good news there. Love it. Alright, don't need that. Don't need that. What is this? Use a rune essence? Okay. Yeah. I threw that before I came in the room. Oh, I'm finally out of runes. That's unfortunate in the worst way possible. I need that so badly. I mean, not currently, but yeah, no, I get it. You can open these. I could just go ahead and drink that down because it's yummy and useless, right? Look at all that nuggets, copper bin, good stuff, good stuff. Been playing Palia, super casual game, but not bad from an Animal Crossing type of standpoint, you know. If you just want to garden, if you just want to, you know, cut down trees, if you just want to make iron bars, if you, as what I do, is you just want to cook, like literally you just go to the store, you get ingredients, and then you go back to your house and you cook. And that's it. You sell the stuff you make so you can go buy more groceries. Every now and again, I will come across somebody in the wild who, like, is one of my many quests, because the game does have a few quests and narrative stuff to do, but it is also still, I think, technically in early access. Their version number is like 0.19 or something like that, so that's not possible, but it's something else that's low. Yeah, I'm still getting a house bonus. Well, it was. I think it's just about ran out. I don't know what that noise is when it actually hits like that, but we got everything we need. We didn't. Look at that. Look at that. Had one crappy jump every episode. Alright. Crap. I wish I had some Rocksplosion. I wish I had some Rocksplosion. But Palia's free. Like, the single greatest selling point it has is that it's totally free. So if you just want to play Animal Crossing for free, play Palia. It even runs well on everything. I think it's free on all platforms, and it runs it well even on the Switch. Highly recommend. How do they make money? They sell cosmetics. Mini games, you know, promise that the only things they're going to sell are the cosmetics, and they'll leave all the gameplay in the game. I don't know if anyone makes that pledge anymore, but they used to. But Palia is one of the few games I've actually played where they have successfully kind of struck that balance now. The trade-off is that there isn't much gameplay. You know, the game is mostly like... I mean, I call it Animal Crossing, but it's just like the most non-confrontational elements of Breath of the Wild, you know? Kind of turned up to 11. All the navigation, all the people interacting, all the giving gifts and stuff, you know, like the random fetched quests, fishing, weird stores, things like that require very specific items, yada yada yada. I mean, some of it's just like, you know, trying to trick you into buying Palia bucks, but a lot of times it's just like we're being weird for the sake of weird. Anyway, yeah, I usually just like play it for. Oh, that's a terrible development. I don't know which rune type is Rocksplosion. Is it nature? It must be. Yeah, I just got my inventory sorted out, so you two won't just massacre me. Oh. Should have gone on the offensive. AI on these wolves is a little bit better. Than the rats and even the goblins, you know, the way they kind of wait their attacks out and wait for you to hang yourself out to dry. The Garus are even more vicious, so I'm pretty sure the game is going to get pretty hard enemy-wise, which is why it's important to, you know, build yourself up. Buttercup, baby, just to let me down. Ugh. I need you more than anyone else. Okay, copper. Wasn't there something if you put them both together? There was. That was the bar. That's how you made the bar. You had to cook them both together. Okay, I get it. I get it. Build me up. Like, there's no way on controller to bring up the menu. There just isn't. So, you have to use a keyboard. Your hotbars also. It's just like, I hope you got a keyboard nearby. I guess you could map a million buttons, you know, but I wasn't about to do that. Hey. 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 Thank you. Come on, tree icon. Fill up faster. Buttercup, don't waste my heart. Well, I get it. Need these woods. Need these woods? Yeah, that's what I was getting. Woods. No, not to kill him. We need you. And we need to put... Oh, is charcoal the only fuel that works on this? Interesting. Okay. We can do that. That I can do. I can do that. Okay. So then I gotta get in the habit of making charcoal. That's great. What are we doing inventory-wise? We're getting our clock cleaned. So let's see if we have learned how to craft anything else. Thanks for the bars. Smithing forge, tanner's kit, loom, sawmill, and 3 more. Don't you know it? Upgrading workstations is exactly what I plan to do. It's just probably going to be next episode, if you know what I mean. I don't know, I guess leave me a comment if you want me to start doing these recordings for an hour. I typically only do them for 30 minutes, because that's, you know... I get it. You're really concerned about my battery. Alright, so now I have a bunch of things, and this is, like, you just build it next to this, and it works. It's really weird, but it's how it works. But that's how you make planks. So, what do we need? The smithing forge. Forge. Oh, this costs a core. Didn't know that. I still ain't got no coarse thread, man, because you never made the loom. No, not the loom. The sewing wheel. What is it? The spinning wheel. Yeah, because you needed flax. Ain't no flax around here. You gotta go backs. Yeah, none of that's flax. Gotta go back for flax. But we're gonna do it next episode. That's not flax, is it? No, it's purple. Hit the like button. Shoutouts to you for watching. Flippity floppity floop.